You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch, after he helped them kill my family, you let him live? Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special?
Well, he gave up. You know, he saved your life. You didn't have to get out of your house when you did. We didn't want you to have his murder on your conscience. He's a confused kid. He doesn't deserve to die because he's stupid. Justice belongs to the law, and the sheriff would probably execute him anyway. He's a confused kid. He doesn't deserve to die because he's stupid.
Others have died for less. He's the same age as me. Old enough to know what's right and pay the price for doing wrong. But I'll admit that he was only a pawn. He didn't mean for my family to die. Very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are truly responsible, Nelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors. Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
And we'll take him. Yes, we'll help you and return you follow orders like a ranger. No, we helped you through the garden. That's as far as it goes. Yeah, of course.
Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers. We should go after Nelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Nelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
Yep. You got anything to say, Marshal?
Job clearing out those sons of bitches. I'd help. When the sheriff tells you to man a spot, you man the spot.
Sure.
How's the family? Shut your...
Let's sell the junk. It's not letting me sell my junk. What's going on?
Howdy.
Listen to the Buskers song.
When the world expired, we were forged in the fire. A shield made of muscle and grit. Protecting the needy and fighting the greedy. We fought because we gave a shit. And we'll keep on fighting. For there's wrongs to be righting. And our victories grow year by year. 'Cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers, well, the world knows the rangers persevere. It started in Vegas when Brago did Vegas to save him from killer machines. The trail led us then to the Guardian's Den, where nightmares were made from old dreams. In Darwin disaster, the old mutant master, Irwin John Finster Esquire. Well, we fought our way through his mind and his zoo until Irwin John Finster expired. And finally, Cochise, that old devil Cochise, told us that man's time was done. But though he tried to destroy us, we were somehow victorious, and we blew him to sweet kingdom come. And we'll keep on fighting, for there's wrongs to be righting. And our victories grow year by year. 'Cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers, well, the world knows that we persevere. It started again with a voice on the wind and the plague of synthetic men who lurked in the the shadows and guided our worst foes with schemes to hasten our end. The clues led away to LACA in a cult of post-human peace. It was only a ruse, their brains stolen for use in an army of synths for coaches. Our old foe returned, well, he had to be burned, so we raced back to Ranger HQ, where our brightest and best were put to the test, and died so coaches might die too, and we'll keep on a-fightin', for there's wrongs to be rightin', and our victories, oh, year by year. 'Cause despite all the dangers, the old desert rangers, well, the world knows that we persevere. Yes, the rangers abide. We fight side by side. Through darkness and chaos and fear. From the dawn of year zero, the world's needed heroes. So the rangers must still persevere.
All right.
Is it just me, or are the marshals cracking down on folks harder than before the Dorseys attacked?
Ixnay, I'm the Arshal's man.
They've been real assholes. I mean, they threw my brother up against the wall just for spitting on the ground.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Now let's go ahead and give old Josiah a call.
Martha, it's our friends who helped us save the shop. What can I do for you? We've got some discounts with your name on them.
Appreciated. You and your wife get along well?
Hardly a crossword between us.
She says nothing but rolls her eyes behind him. What can you tell me about your shop?
Been making and adornments for the 100 families for 30 years. Most of them won't buy from anybody else. Of course, we sell to regular folks too. Plenty of less expensive items in stock. Repurposed or restored garments mostly.
Well, show me what you have for sale. Old man smiles happily and starts showing you his wares. Time to lockpick this safe. Ancient love letter. My dearest, I have left a puzzle for you as a test of our bond. This is the first of 3 special locations within this park. Today is Sunday. I am counting the days until we are together again. Interesting. So there's a few more safes hidden around.
Oh,
Dozens killed by
Troy.
Dorsey thugs! Families taken hostage!
Ew, Troy! Those old people are looking at us?
It's okay, Brandi. I got this. Get lost, you perv douchebags. Before I... Wait a minute. You're old, right? Can you get us some beers? Stupid Mary Milkteeth won't sell us any. Too young, she says.
Sure, kid, here you go. Let's rap fellow use. Let's rap fellow use. Drinking and drugs aren't cool, okay? Stay in school. Let's see what this is all about.
Holy shit. Can you be any more lame?
Just... ew!
Alright.
Hell yeah! Nice one. You olds aren't so bad.
But babe, I wanted more light. All those carbs make me bloated.
A little weird to be law and order and also be giving the kids beers.
Rangers, what brings you here? They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities.
Death by exposure seems harsh. Do you have no other punishments here?
Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death. As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not so cruel, that is not the world we inhabit.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders.
You have no other punishments
For
here?
some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
He just restored the building behind him. Alright, let's go talk to Sheriff Daisy then.
I like you already, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. Not only that, but you sent me Isaac Reed and his trader friends, all cuffed up and looking pretty. Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. Some of my marshals weren't so sure about you.
We're all on the same side, right?
Damn right. It's in all our interests to keep this city safe. Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Yep.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and should be an asset to your organization.
Excellent. Thanks for the referral, and we do need someone for that position. Welcome aboard, Hope. We'll decide that for ourselves. Hope we'll catch up with you in a minute. Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
I like your attitude, Hope.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town?
Apparently they had help from Farron Brago's gang. Isaac Reed confessed that he helped them, but it was Farron Brago's gang who let them in.
Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brago. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Dorseys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brago helped the Dorseys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in.
You got it. We're on it.
Take down Brago for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best equipped armory this side of the Rockies.
Nice.
Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang.
I like it.
The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor.
Alright, we're looking for Delgado.
Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Hey, you ever hear those stories about...
And Sprinkles, man. Don't forget Sprinkles. Of course I heard it.
Too bad they're just myths, though. No way someone could have made that, even before the deluge of fire.
Oh, I believe, man. I believe.
Were they talking about ice cream? Because the first part got cut off there. I decided I wanted to go ahead and check out this place real quick.
Come into the machine shop. If not, then fuck
Well, I don't have business. So I guess we'll wait for a bit then. Maybe if I just follow along the main quest for now, we'll just... Maybe if I just follow along the main quest, then we'll eventually explore everything that the town has to offer.
All I did was ask a few questions.
Who might you be? Junko Murayama? This woman is scolding and kicking snow as she glares at the boarded up museum. She jumps when you approach.
Who?
Who are you?
Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History.
A former curator.
Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff.
Sounds like you're dedicated to your work. Why did the museum close? She sticks out her lower lip.
Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid?
I don't know. Why do you think your questions got the museum shut down?
I don't even know. I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know? Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he got sidetracked by the raid. Sounds like you're proud of the museum.
Heck yeah, I am. It was a real sight to behold before they shut it down. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history, true relics of our struggle to survive, displayed for all to see. Just some real A-plus quality work, if I do say so myself.
I accidentally hit A, cut her off there. Way to look at the exhibits.
Oh yeah? What'd you think?
Good stuff, you should be proud. Only honestly, those creepy animatronic faces are gonna haunt our dreams. Good stuff.
Right? Thank you. Nice to be appreciated. I mean, I didn't do it for the praise, but if you want to keep on, I'm way into that.
We've got a space back at our new HQ that would be perfect for a museum. Want to join the Rangers and be our curator?
That's rad. Heck yes. Thank you. You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
Awesome. Got another member, Farron Brago, the former boss of Las Vegas, now runs a nightclub and criminal organization at Colorado Springs.
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise in the background. Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him.
Understood. Those slot machines look like they're ready to pay out, though. Understood.
While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers. Daisy out.
Welcome to Little Vegas.
What?
What's your favorite song?
Gotta be Sex Dwarf. It bops so hard.
Oh,
Did you know that I know the DJ from way back?
you mean the robot?
Yeah, my dad just programmed it, so we're like super close friends.
I'm not sure it's smart enough to have friends, but okay.
No more gambling for me. I learned my lesson.
Got a blackjack table here.
Welcome to Little Vegas, friends. Care to play some blackjack? A small fee gets you a seat at the table and wins pay even money.
Small sign reads house rules, only 3 hits per hand. Barter. Let's play some blackjack. Do your own other
Looking for one of
games.
those old Brago classics, huh? He used to run 3-card money back in the real Vegas. I could run that. Easy rules. Put down a small bet and I lay down 3 cards. 2 are 10s, 1's a queen. Pick Old Queenie, and I pay you even money.
Okay, so put down a small bet. I lay down 3 cards, 2 are 10s, 1's a queen. Pick Old Queenie, and I pay you even money. Let's play some blackjack. The dealer lays 2 cards in front of you and 2 in front of her, 1 card face up on each stack. You got a 2 and a 7 for a total of 9. The dealer shows a queen. Hit me. Dealer places a 2 on your stack. You've already got a 2 and a 7 for a total of 11. Well, hit me again. This is a 6 for 17. I'm gonna stay. She has a total of 14. She hits. Down 2. That is 16 for her. She hits. That's a 4. Ah, that sucks.
Tough luck, friends. Play again?
I will.
Just a small bet.
Total of 14. Dealer shows 7. Hit me. Damn it. Hey, look at that. Got a 21. Obviously, I'm gonna stay.
Well played, friends. Another hand? Just put down a small bet. As you wish.
Fuck! Fuck! I'm so screwed! Like, totally.
Poor little twitch head. The come down's a bitch, huh? What's the problem?
I went upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pants and kicked me out before I could get it. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that stash or I'm dead. Can you help me?
You're asking us to help you get drugs. Why are you dead without that stash?
Not my drugs. Other people's. Well, mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino and Focus. 5 each.
Why are you dead without that stash?
I owe a lot of money. I don't sell this shit and they'll kill me.
Where is this shit of yours exactly?
Upstairs in the private room. Here's the combination.
He hands you a nearly illegible note.
Just watch out for boulders.
Alcohol's nice, but it's the company that makes this all worth it.
I wish I could afford to drink like you. I'm stuck with Boar's Light. Ugh.
What? I love BL. It's so kitschy and like totally unpretentious.
You realize that you're being pretentious by calling a shit beer unpretentious, right? Fucking Hunter family cake eater.
Oh, come on. We're just trying to have fun. I love your raggedy scarf. Where'd you buy it?
Hey there. What do you need?
Looking for a man named Delgado. Is he here?
Sorry, chums. Don't know anybody by that name. Can't help you.
What can you tell us about this
This
place?
is the Little Vegas. A slice of paradise in a freezing shithole. Plenty of sins available for the picking. Just take a look around.
Got any juicy gossip to share?
Loose lips don't get you far in Mr. Brago's organization. So, nope.
What's on tap?
All the best vices Colorado has to offer.
Charlie knows. This man greets you with a smile, but his eyes dart about, never staying focused on your faces. He has a collection of pins and medals strewn across his chest.
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Knows. Farron Brago's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas.
Tell us about the Battle of Two Buttes.
Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine 2 round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then squeezed them from both sides, crushing them between the buttes. A real shitstorm, that's what it was.
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of 2 buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while sitting in the outhouse.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you've been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops of the fallen, the terrible smell.
Yeah, I think you called it there. What's St. Elmo?
Not surprised you haven't heard of it. St. Elmo was lost to a fire years ago, sadly. But it was a thriving town before then. Thanks to old Charlie, yep.
Don't listen to a word old Charlie says, Rangers. He's the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs.
Says the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs.
Okay. You've got a lot of titles, huh?
All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hats. All you need is working ears and an open heart. Charlie is a friend to all, and all know Charlie. So what can Charlie do for you?
We're looking for a man named Delgado.
El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie, you remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man, way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshal. You blend right in with the rest of us. Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had.
What's your job around here?
I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained, and that they don't wander into the back rooms.
Can you let us into the back rooms?
I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no.
No.
Jokes aside, Mr. Brago doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brago's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me.
What can you tell us about Little Vegas?
Ah, Mr. Brago's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. If you want to talk to the man in charge, you'll find Mr. Brago upstairs.
Good to know. Why do you call us Red Hats?
Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hats so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused.
What's with all the badges you're wearing?
You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake.
Uh-huh.
Until next time, Red Hats.
Oh, man, I love...
These stairs lead to Mr. Brago's lounge. He said I should let you guys through. But don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you, my friend. A very bad day.
Now I really want to mess with it. What's so special about it?
That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong.
Uh-huh. What kind of trouble?
Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, the furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything.
Understood.
Well, maybe if a fight broke out, I would. But nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brago's place, would they? You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. Ah, Disco Bot. I remember these. Disco Bot, a modified Octatron equipped with speakers and lights, pumps out rockin' tunes.
Party humans.
No requests. To enjoy party times.
Stowed? Oh, man, I love dancing in this place.
It was dirty and cramped, and I pitched through a hole in a truck bed.
That's just like so authentic and real. And like, I've never had a real experience like that. I am so jealous.
Didn't you hear the part about fishing through a hole? Fucking out of your mind.
Flashing sign on the slot machine reads $1 to play, match 3 wins $5. 3 Neon Cowboys wins the $350 jackpot. GP open the front panel to reach the inner works. Put $1 into the slot, step away for now. Let's see if we can jimmy it open. A few deft movements with your pocket knife and you've got the front panel open. Among the knot of gears, you spot the switch that triggers the jackpot mechanism winner. Heck yeah.
What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party.
The man is huge scarred and smells like a distillery outhouse. He sways on his feet. Who are you?
None of your fucking business.
Oh, they're mercs. Happened to be in town when the Dorseys attacked, so we paid them to help us out. Nice to see him putting the Patriarch's money to good use.
What are you celebrating?
Colorado Springs and beating those toothless shit-kicker Dorseys to a bloody paste.
He raises a whiskey bottle and turns to his friends.
Local 168! Let me hear you! Woo!
His friends howl and pound the tables. We need to get in that safe over there. A guy asked us to retrieve a package from it. We're looking for a man named Delgado, a marshal.
Ha! You mean shakes? You runts are running errands for a junkie? Get out of here. We're gonna sell that shit when we sell his pants.
Alright, forget it. Enjoy party. Who you calling runts? Oh, no. Alright, forget it.
You ain't getting off that easy. The local 168 don't like being spied on. Or talking to pissant little runts like you. What we do like is fighting. And that's what this party's been missing. Ain't that right, crew? So let's go, runts. It's time to dance.
We don't fight, we kill, so don't start something you don't want to end in the graveyard. You're obviously way tougher than we are. We wouldn't be worthy challenge. Don't waste your time on weaklings like us. Let's go with the hard ass.
Hey, now, hold on. We was looking for a throwdown, not a gun down. We don't get in killing fights. Unless somebody's paying. What was it you wanted again? Maybe we can help you out.
What is the local 168?
Used to be a union. Scrap miners local number 168. Organized when we was working the yard in Steel Town. Pay was shit, conditions were brutal, hours were criminal. So we unionized. Smart, right? Not so much. Boss Markham sacked us and hired a bunch of refugees to take our jobs. So we had to find a new way to make coin.
This guy is just headbanging away to nothing right now.
Decided we could use our muscles for fighting just as well as mining. And reformed as a mercenary company. Local 168. Best there is, if you can afford union rates.
Decided we could use our muscles for fighting just as well as mining and reforming his mercenary company. Local 168, best there is if you can afford union rates. We want to get into that safe.
Then do it and get out. Just be quick about it.
We're looking for a marshal named Delgado.
Yeah, we saw him. That Charlie Nose fella? Dragged him into the back rooms behind the bar.
Alright, we're done with you. Fuse or a laser weapon. This handheld device can repair targets at a distance. Fuser isn't scientifically accurate, but it's a lot easier to say than a ranged chassis nano resin repair beamer.
Still got some on my shoes. Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes. Hey, I'm drinking here.